Anau is the closest town to Milford Sound, so I stayed here for a night before and after the cruise so I didn't have to stress about timing. It's about a fifth of the size of Queenstown and has very few food options. But there were two places that may have been some of the best food I had on the South Island. First is the overall best pie I had in New Zealand for Miles Better Pies. It was by far the smallest pie shop I visited, so much so that there was just enough room to walk in, order, and head out. Like the other pie shops, they had a pretty solid menu, including a venison pie, which is what I got, and I was pretty darn happy with it. Inside was tender chunks of venison and a rich gravy that kept the venison really moist. The pie itself was less flaky than the other ones I had, but the filling definitely made up for it. But I think my favorite meal that I had was also the most surprising. It came from a super cute cafe in the center of town called Sandfly. They have all the normal cafe things like pastries and drinks, but the must-try dish here is the venison burger. This had the typical things like lettuce, tomato, red onion, and cheese, but what really put this thing over the top was the garlic aioli and the beetroot chutney. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect with that either, but it was incredible. The beetroot chutney added a bit of tartness and sweetness to the burger, and the garlic aioli added just the right amount of fat to bring this whole thing together. New Zealand is known for all types of different wild game and unique wilderness, and this burger encapsulates that perfectly, making this place a must visit on your way to or from Milford Sound.